A question I have for you. I used to identify as an atheist years ago. I'm no longer an atheist, but I was an atheist before.
That's healthy.
And as an atheist, I thought a lot about spirituality. In fact, that's why I was an atheist, because I thought about it and I thought, well, this is what I believe. What do you think is more dangerous or damaging to someone's spiritual health? Someone who's an atheist or somebody who just doesn't think about it at all?
Well, it's a very good question, and I'll do my best to give you a good answer. What does the word God mean as a general concept?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I would say creator of all things.
Source, right?
Source, right.
Source. So if somebody is an atheist or they don't think about it, they don't ever actually think about what it is that they truly are at the deepest level, at the very core of their being. They don't think about what is it that is allowing me to be conscious and have this experience. Without that, it just becomes a crapshoot that looks like this. What are the odds that the Big Bang produced a universe that produced a world and a chemical soup that somehow combined itself to produce me? And what is that going to mean when I die? So what happens is there is no better of an explanation than a pure gamble, because that whole philosophy is based on a gamble. And the problem is that materialistic science still buys into the Big Bang concept, still buys into Darwinian evolution, still buys into the fact that we all emerge from a chemical soup, which the odds have been evaluated to be in the trillions to 1 against odd. Chances are about 1 trillion plus to 1 that could have ever happened. The analogy that I heard one scientist give, which was quite good, he said the chances of the Big Bang and the evolution by chance is about as good as throwing a hand grenade into a print shop and having a Bible jump out the back. Okay, so the problem is if someone doesn't think about it, they're never questioning to find out who and what they really are. If they're an atheist, that can be healthy as long as it's not a negative reaction to religion. Most atheists are atheists because they have a deep disgust, fear of, and concern for the problems of religious programming, brainwashing, and wars oriented around religious beliefs, because they see nothing but destruction. But interestingly enough, research into atheists found that the most common denominator amongst atheists surveyed in large surveys was that they had painful relationships with their fathers. So from a Jungian psychological perspective, what that means is they're projecting their father archetype out into the world. And when they see Abrahamic religions, all with a powerful father figure that'll burn you in hell, it repulses them very deeply. But they make the assumption that that's what all religion's about. And they don't go and read the mystics, and they don't look into the Eastern religions because they just carte blanche want it out of their lives and think it's bad. So they end up accepting a chemical soup and a chance Big Bang. And the whole concept of the chance Big Bang puts science on exactly the same foundation as religion. A miracle happened.
No,
and so they build objective science on top of a myth.